All right. Let's see. Are we live? There we go. We are live. On time. I think. Tell me if you can hear me. We're live. Let's go. All righty. So there's a massive delay by the time I hit go live and everything happening. So we'll figure it out. All righty. It's Whiskey Wednesday. Let's get the party started. All righty. So many people already in the chat. This is insane. I don't know why you are all here, but hey, I appreciate you for joining me. Man, there's a lot of people already. People are like 5:30. People are already in here. Dramhound, Destination Bourbon, Michael Klein. Thank you. Michael Klein's the reason I started this. Some people are like, man, I didn't even know you had a channel. I really didn't have a channel until about 2 days ago when Michael Klein told me I had to. Barn Door, Alec Garinger, Jermaine Compton, Keith Schmidt. Y'all are all crazy. Z-Man, DC, Jerry Black. Jerry Black, by the way, I got the bottle that's sitting behind me, and we're going to be opening up tonight. Richie Z. Oh, man. Mash and Drum, of course. And, I mean, this is why we're here. This is the pregame for the Mash and Drum. Will Henderson. Let's see. I think that Mike Cook, Steve Dameron, Tim Evans. What's up, everybody? All right, everyone. The whole point of the show: get something in your glass. Let's pregame. Let's get going. Tonight is American Whiskeys in the Blendageddon, which my entry got disqualified right off the bat. I don't think Jason liked it. It's called Nothing But Jephthah, and I've just blended Jephthah Creed with more Jephthah Creed. I think he just threw it away. I don't know. I didn't see my name on the roster, so I don't know. Maybe I just won. Where's the captain hat? It's right here. It's ready to go. I'm not at that level yet. It's the point of this show. We got to get there. All right, what's everyone drinking on? Nothing But Jephthah is awesome. It should have won. It should have been there. Whatever, man. So I'm still kind of working out the kinks. I kind of got my camera set up in my room and the chat right behind it, so I'm not constantly looking this way, but now I'm just kind of looking above you, so it's whatever. Julie Likes finally here. I went live just for you. Just because you told me to go live, you win. Bourbon Bites, what's up, man? Yeah, I saw earlier you said didn't know you had a channel. I don't know. It's a new thing as of a day or two ago. So welcome. Welcome to the show. Charles, what's up, man? Donald Rants, what's up, Yoda? All right. So, like I said, last time, I don't know. I'm sure there will be topics as we go, but tonight we're just kind of drinking. I got a new bottle. Jerry sent me this bottle of Rebel Yell 100 because I don't get this here at all. And I figured, 100 proof wheated bourbon. So I was like, let's just drink some Makers 101 and Weller 107 to see how they all compare. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. That's what I'm going to be doing. And that will get me to where I need to be for Blendageddon. Alrighty. America. Ooh. So this is kind of just like, I don't know. This isn't going to be blind. I've never had this one, and I mean, I know what Weller 107 tastes like. I could pick it out between these two. So we don't have to do it blind. What bottles have you been looking for that you can't find? And I don't know. There hasn't been one that I've really been looking for. The new makers is what I was looking for, and I actually found it. Trying to think of what else we don't get. We don't get Buffalo Trace and we don't get Eagle Rare, but you know, Memphis is right up the road from me, and those fools, I mean, every store you go to, it's like they have 2 or 3 Buffalo Trace picks just sitting there. So it's, anytime I go up there, I just stock up on the stuff. I'm trying to think of what else we don't get. Yeah, Jerry, thanks, man. So Jerry, I guess, is the first. He gets the credit for the first ever bottle opening, bottle sample shout out on the channel. So, oh yeah, Elijah Craig Toasted. So I know that's in the state. You know, I'm in an Arkansas whiskey group on Facebook, but the problem with them is a lot of those guys in the group are in like up in the like northwest Arkansas, and they actually get their stuff across the border. They drive up to Missouri and they have way more stuff. So I can't really, I don't know. People were posting pictures, oh, I got this, but they, you know, I don't know if they actually got it in my area or if they got it, you know, drove somewhere else to get it. Okay, Andrew Kelly made a good point. You say you know the 107, but how do we know you actually know unless you do it blind? Hey, next time. Next time we will. Okay, there we go. Next time I'm going to do a blind, and I can't tell you what's going to be in it because it's going to be blind. We'll just have to learn together. Look, I just wanted to compare them. I wanted to do them all side by side. This is the first time I've ever tried. I don't know if I've had anything Rebel Yell. I can't tell you anything about it. We get just like the cheapest one. That's all we get here. So I don't know anything about it. I don't really know who makes it. I know nothing. Okay. And just get ready to have your mind blown for the most amazing tasting notes, smelling notes. Oh yeah, it smells like bourbon. It smells like bourbon. Buffalo Trace bourbon. Weller bourbon. Delicious. How many more days do we have to get you to 1,000? Look, I feel like the other guy should get to 1,000, and you know, I'm kind of, this is so last minute for a dude who's literally has like, I've one live stream on the thing. I don't know. They all agreed to it. I don't even know how many more days. 9 days. Someone better start buying the bots that I give the bourbon junkies. How do we get samples to you? Yeah, so yeah, you can Facebook message me. I'm constantly on my phone. I'm constantly like the bourbon junkies get like 50 people requesting to join the Facebook group like every hour or so. I'm just constantly looking through that. So I'll see your message. If I don't reply to it instantly, I will get to it. I will see it. Yes, 2 live streams now. And this was totally random. I wanted to go live again this week. I was looking at Friday, but then Jason messaged me and was like, hey man, you know, Chris isn't going live. You can pregame for me. And I was like, guess I'm going live. And that's probably how it's going to be. I'll just randomly hop in here and, everyone can drink with me. Before streams, we got to pregame. I mean, we're already in the chat together. You need to see me. I'm going to make you all drink. I want to know that you are all drinking. Okay, so that's Rebel Yell. Okay. Someone tell me about this Rebel Yell. I know nothing about it. Who makes it? Where does it come from? Keith Schmidt, what's your unicorn bottle? My unicorn bottle, I believe, is going to be a reality. And it's the Old Fitzgerald, which, that became my unicorn bottle because back in the day when I'm a little baby bourbon drinker, which, I mean, I haven't been doing this long, so I'm an amateur regardless, but went to the liquor store, dude. I have a friend who worked there. He's like, hey man, I'm gonna go check the back for you, see if we got anything special, which usually he comes back and is like, yeah, we got some Buffalo Trace in the back. Comes back, said, yeah, we got a bottle of Old Fitz. It's $135. And I'm like, dude, whoa, no, that's way too much money. Can't do that. Well, fast forward a couple weeks, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should. Like, that's a rare bottle. Called him up, and he's like, no, man, it's gone. Well, fast forward, that becomes like, once I start learning the ins and outs of all this stuff, and I was like, dude, I want that bottle. So I have been going back to him for the past year and a half, and it's never been back, ever. So I feel like it's mainly my unicorn bottle because I had the chance of getting it, and I missed it. I blew it. Second, that is, in my opinion, the sexiest bottle. Like, I want it. I want it forever, and once it's gone, it's my infinity bottle. Done. All right, so someone said this is sourced from Heaven Hill, and I could tell you, yes. Like, it reminds me of all the other, like, cheaper Heaven Hill stuff, like the Evan Williams white label. I mean, that's what I should be comparing this to, because on the nose, that's what it kind of reminds. It's like a weeded version of Evan Williams to me. Yeah, this has something on it that's like, I don't know. I guess it's the Heaven Hill nuttiness that I always pick up on, Evan Williams and even regular Larceny. I got it on just a lot of the cheaper stuff. I guess I get it, like, because if I compared this to like the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, I don't really drink Elijah Craig Barrel Proof and be like, oh yeah, this is quintessential Heaven Hill. To me, it's, when I think Heaven Hill, it's like the super nutty dried peanut. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm making stuff up. Buddies, the buddies. About time. Missed you last time. Golf Whiskey's in here. Wheels, what's up, Brandon? More people showing up. I don't know why. Tim Evans, what's up, man? Whiskey Central. Hey, go check out Whiskey Central. She's in a head-to-head battle right now. Are you going to open your unicorn bottle on the next live stream? I 100% am going to open that. I will save it for the next live. I'll do it. All right, so this is Makers 101. I'm going to compare it to this. They're same proof. Totally different. Don't even compare. But that's the Makers in me. Makers fanboy coming out. Absolutely love that stuff. What's up, Thrasher? Chris Spragu. All right, so when you guys get like any kind of rare sought after bottle that you've waited a while to get, how long does it take you to open it up? Or, and matter of fact, any new bottle you get, how long does it take you to open them up? Say you go in a store, you buy 3 bottles. How long does it take for all 3 of them to end up being open? Anthony, the new Makers I was talking about was the wood finishing series one, which I've been looking for the Makers cask strength too, but someone was able to. The Linux cat who's not in here, he lives a couple hours from me, and we usually meet up and go hunting together. But they get so much more stuff up there. So anytime he sees something, he'll usually pick one up for me until I can go get it from him. Enough time to get in the car into my house. Yeah. Yeah, Heaven Hill nuttiness with vanilla and baking spices. Yes. I honestly like this better than like the other cheaper Heaven Hill stuff, which I guess it's just the weediness that I'm getting that I like out of it. And sometimes the Heaven Hill nuttiness, I do not like it. Like I remember kind of getting that note on the regular Larceny, and I haven't had it since I last tried it, but I did not like it. Even the Evan Williams bottled and bond, people rave over that, and I'm just 2-day Stag Junior Batch 14. What do you think of the Stag Junior Batch 14? What are the initial thoughts on that? Is that kind of the how does it? What was it? Batch 12? That was just the everyone losing their minds over. Where does it place between that 13? If you had to rank 12, 13, and 14, what would they be? I'm Bourbon Bites. I'm a bit of a Heaven Hill fanboy. Love everything. See, that's how I'm about Maker's Mark. And I get it. So just because I don't, people's palates are different, which is the good thing of it. And that's why you should do your own research. Drink it all, try it all, see what you like. Yeah, so they do give the value for Heaven Hill is unmatched. I just wish I liked it a little more. All right, let's go on to the third one. Weller 107, which I also, I had to steal this from Jason. We don't get Weller 107, so I can go to my local store right now and I can get Weller Special Reserve. I can get this is the 750 and the big bottle right now. I think it's like $30 for the 750, but then it's $39 for the 175. And you can get it anytime I go there, I can get it. But 107 does not exist here. That same store that has the Weller Special Reserve has a case of Weller 12 for $2.99 behind the counter. So that's what we get. Yeah, Weller Buffalo Trace stuff just has this super, like, majority of the stuff to me is a super cherry. cherry sweetness. It's like they're just, all of them are just sweeter than any. No, not $2.99 per case, $2.99 per bottle. Per bottle. That same store. Okay, so I can't see the batch. So they have an Elijah Craig barrel proof behind the counter, and they marked it up. It's like $100. But then right next to it is another Elijah Craig barrel proof. And I don't know, it's probably the one that won the best whiskey, and he has it marked for $2.99. And there's a store right next to them. I'm talking, they almost share the same parking lot. And they have Elijah Craig barrel proof for $69 on the shelf every time you go in there. So it's the Wild West out here. People just doing their own thing. Let's see. So, I didn't really realize how hard it was. And there's there's 47 of you watching, which blows my mind. I appreciate you all being here. Shameless plug, hit the like button. Or if you don't like it, dislike it. It's fine. I'm here to have a good time and hang out with everyone. If you're not subscribed, which I imagine you are, why else are you here? But hit the most important thing, and this is what I will plug, the most. Turn on the bell notifications, because this is totally random. Monday, last minute thing. I gave everyone like 20 minutes. Like, hey, I'm going live in 20 minutes. Today, I kind of gave a little bit more time. I'll try and put it out like the day that I'm going to do it. I'm not going to have a set time. Just kind of whenever I feel like going live, because I'm usually sitting in the chat anyway talking to everyone. So whenever I feel like, maybe we should just go live. See, now I've lost my train of thought. So, okay. I didn't realize how hard it was to keep up with the chat and keep focused on everything you're doing until I started doing this. I feel like there's a billion things going on. So many, everyone's just saying stuff. It's a lot harder than it looks. Here, I need to move this up. It's kind of blocking. you gotta do a pre-show for every live stream. Once I kind of get comfortable doing this, I want to do like just a week straight of it. Just like before everyone's live stream, I'm just gonna do it. It's gonna be like a week marathon. Back to the Rebel Yell. My bourbon journey. What's up, Scott? No, Bourbon Junkies, I have no idea how they keep up with it. All right, we're going to do, what E.H. Taylor do you have? So that's just an empty case of the small batch. We get, I had to get that one in Memphis. That's usually, if I get a Buffalo Trace thing, it comes from Memphis. But there's a store, and really only one store I know of around here, that puts it out on the shelf. And occasionally I'll go in there and I'll see one. And if I see it, if I don't have one, I'll pick it up. If I have one, I just leave it. Chris, that sounds wonderful. Look, I'm not, people have already been asking about sending samples and stuff. Man, I don't know. I don't like, I'm never going to pick something. I'm never going to say, oh yeah, send this. No. It's up, if you want to send that, Chris, fine. And I will be fine with it. Someone disliked it. So we need to get him out of here now. Find him. End him. Which brings me to the next point. We're about to make another promotion. Someone else who's been a real legend and has treated me great. And I'm not going to tell you. Just let you find out on your own. People are asking who's going to mod the mod. Which, I'm modding. I have a whole other camera. What you guys don't see is my mod laptops right here. So I'm modding. You guys just get you get the wrench. No, Dremhound's been amazing. He created, so Dremhound is the reason why I'm even so good at keeping up with people's when they're doing super chat funds. The dude created this spreadsheet that literally tallies up, like especially if we're doing a giveaway where it's like for every $5 you get this many entries. This spreadsheet, you just type the name, how many entries, bam, types all their names. It's amazing. It's like the modding tool of tools. So, but no, dude, I have this monitor, I have my laptop, and I have another monitor. And there has been times where I've had 3 different streams up, and I usually listen to one. The others have to be muted. I mean, it turns into it's a cluster, but I've had to do it. I mean, I don't know. I enjoy doing it. Throwing out that dickle for the mods. Yeah. Hey, it showed up for me. What are we on now? Makers 101. How many people have had the Makers 101? Trevor, you mod for It's Bourbon Night. Yes, they were actually the first people I became a mod for. And I think that's kind of where things spiraled out of control. Which, I don't know, knowing if you care to listen, how I even got into bourbon. That's how I even found their channel, was when I started getting into bourbon. I wouldn't even say I was getting into bourbon. The Whiskey Vault guys had a video, and it was called like how to enjoy whiskey, or how to order whiskey like a gentleman or something. And it was like a series. They had 3 different videos, and it was all about how to order whiskey, how to drink whiskey neat. And at the time, I was drinking I would just make like rum and cokes, and I had a bottle of like Zachariah Harris, which what is that? But I was like, yeah, the Whiskey Tribe. Yeah, it was on. Yeah. So I was watching these videos, and I don't know, just the way they talked about it was super intriguing. I'm like, man, I've just been mixing it in Coke, and these fools are just drinking it out of a glass. Like, this is insane. So I was like, let me pour my Zachariah Harris into a glass. Let's see what it's all about. And man, it was so bad. And I was like, maybe it's because I spent like $8 on this bottle. So I was like, let me go buy like a decent whiskey or whatever. And I YouTubed like best cheap bourbon, and which, I totally fall into the Tater Club, because I feel like that's what all people do, and they Google it and they end up seeing Blanton's and Weller as the best. But I YouTubed it, found It's Bourbon Night's video, and it was like top 25 under $25. Found it. I ended up going, like, I just skipped. I watched it, but I was like, I'm just gonna go see what number 1 is, or what number whatever is. And one of Sarah's was the Evan Williams 1783, and I was Googling all over the best bourbons, and looking at the price, realized 1783 was like $13. Went and bought a bottle, came back, pulled up the Whiskey Tribe video again. I'm like, let's test this with a real bourbon now. And still wasn't great as a beginner. It burned me and whatever. That's how I even got into bourbon. And then I just started watching their videos. I was like, well, maybe that's still a cheap one. And I just kept looking. Bam, downward spiral from there. And I just started watching all of their videos. I started just buying bottles. I would go out. Oh, I heard them mention this. Buy it. Go try it. And then started growing. I started looking up other bottles, and I started finding the other channels. And the rest is history. They ended up. I was with them for it was so long. But after they modded me, some of the other channels kind of. I remember when the junkies were freaking. They had just a couple thousand subscribers. I remember the first night they ever modded anyone, it was me and ADHD Whiskey, and he literally said, "Who wants to be a mod?" And me and ADHD Fishing at the time were like, "We'll do it." And then bam, there we were. And then after that, it just kind of fell into place. It became my... Okay, don't mind the dogs. You hear the dogs, they're crazy. They're outside, they're not fighting, they're fine. They're just excited. They bark at everything. The neighbors, they have a dog, they see the dog, and they just want to go play. All right, Weller 107. I've given you guys no notes. Let's talk about some whiskey. We're supposed to be pre-gaming. Everyone, you know what? Pour something right now. We have 15 minutes, and you guys need to be ready. You need to be ready to go before Jason's stream even starts. Weller 107, let's go. Tasting notes. Wheat. Bourbon. No, that's pretty good. I like it. I like Maker's 101 over it. I'll say it. There, I said it. I'll say it every day. I don't get the hype. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. I don't understand. I do not understand. If you've had, I'm telling you, it's a ladder. If you've had Special Reserve, you've had 107, just at a lower proof. That's all it is. There's nothing magical. It's good. It's really good. I like Special Reserve. I like this. It's fine. I wouldn't kill someone over it. I wouldn't stampede people at a raffle. I don't know. I think it's fine. Yeah, look. I'm going to fill the niche. I'm not going to give you crazy tasting notes. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. Barn Door, our tasting notes are aligned. Yeah, I'll tell you. You know what my main tasting notes are? If someone says, should I buy this or should I not? The answer is yes. Just do it. Try it. See what you think. You like it? Buy it again. You don't like it? Wait a year. Buy it again after that. What would you stampede people for? Protein. Going to start with some Jack Daniel or Jim Beam Distiller's Cut. Jack Daniels. Here we go. Pre-game's kicking in. As soon as I start misreading stuff, here we go. One lost cause tastes like bourbon. Yep. No, I wouldn't stampede anyone for anything. In fact, I almost fought a guy at a raffle because he said he was going to flip it. No, you don't do that. Not at my raffle. I don't care if I win or lose, but you're not going to steal my bottle to go to make a profit. Do we stampede people? Old Fitz? Okay, I probably would. Honestly, I'm talking all this smack, but yeah, probably, yeah. I'd steal it from your hands in the parking lot. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I don't know. How do raffles work from where you guys are from? Because mine, it's like, was he bald? No, he I don't know. I don't know how to say this other than like you can look at someone and be like, I don't think that guy actually enjoys bourbon. Does that make sense? Like I looked at him and was like, I don't think that guy is here because he actually wants to win something special and go drink it with his friends or just drink it alone, whatever. I looked at him, was like, that dude looks sketchy. He's probably not here for the good reasons. I don't know what about him it was. He just didn't look. Maybe just because everyone else in there kind of looked similar and he didn't look like them. I mean, I probably don't look like I enjoy bourbon there either. I'm usually the youngest person in the store. Which old fits are you getting? I believe the 9-year. Any year would have been fine to me. I don't care. They're just the bottle. Was he wearing an ascot? No. If he was wearing an ascot, he would have been. I ain't going there. No, he wasn't wearing an ascot. How old are you? I'm 25. Were you wearing your Bourbon YouTube shirt at the raffle? No, but, okay. This was a shameless, I felt somewhat important moment. I was standing. No, okay. I take it back. I was wearing a shirt at this time. During December, the store, they have a raffle like every Saturday, all of December. And one of the times I was wearing an It's Bourbon Night shirt, and some dude walked up to me and he goes, hey. He's like, you watch It's Bourbon Night? And I'm like, well, obviously I'm wearing the shirt. He's like, what's your name? I told him, and he's like, I knew that was you. And I'm like, who are you? He's like, oh, I watch like every Sunday. I recognized your tag and everything from your picture on your thing. Haven't seen him since. Haven't seen him in the chat. If he's watching right now, you know who you are. But he recognized me from the chat at the store, just as the dude typing. Yeah, always the youngest person in the store. That's how I felt at Bourbon Fest. Like when we were going to all the classes and stuff, it was like me. I was the youngest dude there. I remember that at Bourbon Fest, Eddie Russell did a seminar, right? And at the end, we went up, and he was taking pictures and shaking everyone's hand. And I went up to him, and he's like, you might be the youngest person I've seen here all day. And I'm like, hey, I like what I like, man. Klein was probably the oldest by far. No, it's Dan. The dude's at least, he's 50. Makers 101, tasting notes. Caramel, vanilla, wheat. Maker's Mark. No, okay. So if you haven't had Maker's 101, I'm just going to tell, if you don't like regular Maker's Mark, you will not like this. But it's Maker's Mark, just like every other thing that's higher proof version of the lower thing, it's just turned up a notch, 3 or 4 notches. So if you like regular Makers, you'll probably really like this. If you really like Makers, you will love this. That's all. It's just higher proof Makers. Makers 101 versus 46. I've been drinking, so this tastes better than I know how it tastes. So I would pick 46. Honestly, I love 46. There's something about it that I just love. Maker's 46. I mean, through and through, Maker's 46 is my jam. But Maker's 101, it's the same as comparing regular Makers to Maker's 46. If you like regular Makers over 46, you're going to like this better. It's not really different to me than regular Makers. It's just an amped up Makers. which I really enjoy. Maker's Mark could put out anything, and I'm going to say I like it because I love Maker's. Total fanboy. Mainly because them fools, when I went to their distillery, a lot of places do free for military, but they put out a red carpet for me when I was like, hey, I got a military ID. And they're like, oh my God, yeah, free tour. Here's a patch. Take this patch. Take all these stickers. Take this. And I'm like, oh yeah, there we go. And they just, on my tour, they just treated me like royalty. That was good on them. Loved it. Plus, the place is beautiful. Their distillery is beautiful. If you ever go to Kentucky, go to Maker's. It's way out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Like, I had no signal, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm even going to find this place. It's literally just you just drive through fields for like 45 minutes. And then there it is. Total moonshine country. What's up, Scary Peeper? Yes. Scary Peeper is good people. Yeah, Maker's Mark Distillery is gorgeous. It is. It's amazing. Yeah, it's Murderville. If you die out there, they will not find you. Yes, and do not plug it into your GPS. I'm telling you, it'll say Maker's Mark, you have arrived. And I'm telling you, you were not arrived. It takes you to like the back entrance. So like the no entry entrance that employees probably use, that's where it takes you. And then you have to keep driving down the road and around the corner to even find the place. So if you go to Maker's, good luck. But once you find it, it's amazing. Great live. The hour just whizzed by. It really has. Next time, I'll just push it to a full hour. And then maybe the next time, I'll push it to an hour and a half. And then time after that, we'll go a whole night. Yeah, we got 3 minutes. So I got some mods. Dramhound, drop the link to Jason's stream, which everyone in here should already know. And I put it in the description. You know what? Check this out. Everyone. Oh no, I can't do it. Oh, I can do it. Watch this. Everyone, click the link that I put. As soon as we're done, click. Oh no. Click the link that I dropped in the description. We're going to go to Blend a Freaking Geddon. It starts, well, it doesn't start. It started last week. The American whiskey starts tonight, and he's got a lot. Look at that. You guys didn't even beat me. Come on, mods. You better step up the game. You step it up. But all right. So now we got a mad cat. We got dogs excited out here. Now the cat wants attention. All right. So in the last couple minutes, thank you again for showing up. There's 53 of you in here right now. The only content I have are some videos I made when I was like in high school and these 2 live streams. So thank you all for showing up. It's all the regular people. All of you are the legends. I see you everywhere I go. Let's just, I don't know. I'll try next time. I'll try and actually have like a set plan or something, maybe a blind, and give you some actual notes, which my notes aren't going to be good. I'll tell you that right now, but I'll give you some notes. We'll do a blind. We'll see. Let's get rowdy next time, which I don't know when it is. So plug it. Hit the notification icon so you know when I'm going live. I don't know. We're going to try and post it everywhere. You know, the Bourbon Junkies Facebook group page, we posted in there. I don't know. Hit the notification. That's how you'll find out. It'll tell you I'm going live in 30 minutes, whatever. All right. Thank you all. This has been fun. This is so fun seeing you all. I'll see you in Jason's stream. Hit the link. Go to his right now. Blend Again starting in like 20 seconds. Let's do it. See you next time. Probably this week. Maybe Friday. Who knows? Love you guys. All right. Cheers, my friends.